Well, my name is Fran Jackson.
And I'm Bryan Jackson. Pleased to meet you guys.
Raising our children here in Minto, I really got to know a lot more of the people, other people my age who are raising their children, because you know how you get together with your friends and then your parents get together. So, and I also became more involved with the community. One of the things that I started at Minto School was above us in this room, you can see the tiles. I happened to be in a high school in Regina once, and I saw the graduates from grade 12 there had done that. Put tiles up, and then they take them down and put the next graduates up. And I thought, oh, in a small school like Minto, we could put them up and leave them up. I wasn't here when the Great Fire happened, no, and neither was Bryan.
No.
But Bryan has lived in Minto all his life, so he can maybe talk about the fire more.
If you have a history book at home, you can look that up, and it's quite interesting to read about it. And that happened around 1930, so that was 25 years before I was even born. But from what I understand about it, I believe it started in the laundry. And I don't think the laundry where the fire supposedly started ever started up again. And we had a relative that was just in the process of building a store, and they lost that and had to relocate till they had finances more to rebuild that store. So the fire hurt Minto. It burnt down quite a few businesses in Minto. And they saved the Royal Bank building at the time by being on top of it with pails of water and wet blankets and keeping the bricks cool that way. So they stopped it from going any further east at the bank. Main Street was certainly larger.
What did people do for entertainment?
Well, the right next door where the church is now, there was a large hall, and it had an upstairs and a downstairs. The downstairs basement part was the dance hall, and upstairs there was a sloped floor just like a theater, and lots of seats in it and a stage. And so there was programs and plays. That's where we, when I was in school, had our Christmas concerts. And so it was pretty neat with this big stage and everything too. And at one time, they showed movies there sometimes. They had a big screen up on the stage, and then up above at the back, there was a room and the projector showing down on the screen from there. So there was things like that. And for the grown-ups, there was always dances, there was ball games, there was curling. We didn't have a rink here, an indoor rink, until this one was built about 1961, I believe it was. And so there was some hockey, but it was outside.